Hello students, welcome back. Let us take a look at the last question of exercise 13.7, chapter number 13, question number 9. It states that a heap of wheat is in the form of a cone with base diameter 10.5 meters and height 3 meters. So let's say I have a lot of wheat heaps piled one on top of the other. It's in the form of a cone. Okay, and this is the ground. So now all the wheat is piled in the form of a cone. It states that the base diameter, this length out here, is 10.5 meters, and height is always the length from the base to the top, right? So this is the perpendicular height. This perpendicular height is h, which is 3 meters. We need to find two things: the volume and area of canvas required to protect it from the rain. So volume is very simple to find. We will be able to find the radius using this, and we have the perpendicular height. We know the formula for volume of cone is 1/3 pi r square h. Now how about area of canvas required to protect it from rain? See, now the ground region is always covered. We don't really take anything that's piled, one on top of the other to cover the base. So we are only going to cover this exterior surface, the lateral surface area. So what do we need to find is the curved surface area. So curved surface area is pi r L, where r is the radius and L is the sloping length or sloping height. But we have just the perpendicular height. Using Pythagoras theorem, we can find the sloping height and thereby the curved surface area. So let's get started first by finding the radius. I'll say radius is diameter upon 2, which is 10.5 upon 2. So simplifying, I'll say 105 upon 2 into 10. Correct? So this becomes 5 2s are 10, 5 1s are 5 and 5 2s are 10. So I get 21 upon 4. I'm leaving the radius as it is for now because we will need it further during calculation. So I'll say our radius is 21 upon 4 meters. Now substituting, r is equal to 21 upon 4 and h is equal to 3 meters. This is also meters. In volume of cone is equal to 1/3 pi r square h. We get 1/3 into 22 upon 7 into r square, which is 21 upon 4, the whole square into 3. Right? So 3 1s are 3, 3 1s are 3. Here we get 22 into 21 into 21 upon 7 into 4 into 4. So 7 1s are 7, 7 3s are 21. 2 2s are 4, 2 11s are 22. So you get 11 to 3 into 21 upon 8. So 33 into 21. Let's check. 33 into 20 plus 1. You get 660 plus 33, which gives me 693. 693 upon 2 4s are 8. So let's calculate this further. You get 8 1s are 8, 8 8s are 64, you are left with 5, 8 7s are 56, 8 6s are 48, 8 6s are 48, minus, 53 minus 48 gives me 5, then 8 6s are 48, 8 2s are 16 and 8 5s are 40. So 86.625, which can be written as 86.63. Or let's just write it as 625 centimeter cube, meter cube, because the dimensions are in meter. This is the volume of cone. I'll mark this as 1 and I will even write it down over here. 86.625. So we have found the first section. Let's go ahead and find the sloping height. The area of canvas required. So required to cover the heap. In order to find that, we need to first find the sloping length or the sloping height, which can be found through Pythagoras theorem. So I'll say L square is equal to r square plus h square using Pythagoras theorem. Therefore, L is equal to r square plus h square, the square root, which is equal to square root of R is 21 upon 4 the whole square plus h square, which is 3 square. So 21 into 21 is 441, I'm assuming. Let's just check. 21 into 21. So 0, 2 ones are 2 and 2 twos are 4 plus 21. So yeah, it is 441 upon 16 plus 9. Now you have a fraction over here and you have a whole number out here. So we are going to take the decimal, the LCM inside. This becomes 441 plus 9 into 16 upon 16. So we have taken the common base as 16 and multiplied 9 with 16 in order to take the LCM of the denominator. So you get 441 plus 9 6 are 54, 9 1s are 9 plus 5 14, 144 upon 16. So let's add 441 with 144. You get 5, 8 and 5. So this is going to be equal to 585 upon 16. Let's calculate 585 upon 16. What do we get? So I might have to erase this section of the board. I hope you've taken down a note of this section. So now we're just going to look at 585 divided by 16. So first I will just do the cancellation by 4. So 4 4s are 16 and let's check 585 divided by 4. 4 1s are 4, 4 4s are 16, 4 6s are 24, 4 2s are 8 and 4 5s are 20. So you get 146.25. Now let's check 146.25 divided by 4. So 4 3s are 12, 4 6s are 24, 4 5s are 20, 4 6s are 24, 4 6s are 24, 4 2s are 8 and 4 5s are 20. So this is 36.5625. Right? This is under root of 36.5625. Now we need to find the square root of this term. So we are going to use the square root method. So finding the square root of 36.5625. So whenever you have decimals and you need to find square root, see the numbers before decimal we go about pairing from left to right, whereas after the decimal you go from left to right. So this is right to left and left to right, okay? How do we find the square root? You take any number, you square it up, that number should be less than equal to 36. So 36 is a perfect square, so I do 6 6 are 36, 0. And I add the same number over here. So this will give me 12. Now I'll add the decimal point here and I will get down this pair, which is 56. So 12 into what number would give me 56? 12 into what number? 12, one number over here multiplied by the same number should give you a term that is less than equal to 56. But if I add a term over here that's greater than 0, it will become 3 digit, right? So I'm just going to say zeros are 56. I'm going to add 0 over here and becomes 120. Now I'm going to bring down this 25. So 120, one number over here multiplied with the same number should give me a number less than equal to 5625. So let's check the middle value. 1205 into 5. 5 5s are 25, 5 2s are 10, 5 1s are 5 plus 1 6. So multiplying by 5 is giving a number that's greater than 5625, but it's quite close to 5625, right? So let's check 1204 multiplied by 4. 16, 8 and 4. So 4816. So this number is 4 44816. You add the same number over here. So you get 1208 and here you get 908. So 809. Let's add 2 zeros over here and bring this down. So 1208 into some number multiplied by the same number should give you a number less than or equal to 80,900. So let's check. 1208 5. Always take the middle value first into 5. So 5 5s are 25, 5 8s are 40, plus 2 42, 5 2s are 10. I'm sorry. Okay, 5 2s are 10, 5 1s are 5, 6. So 60425. This is less than 80900. So let's check with 1208 into 6. 6 6s are 36, 6 8s are 48 plus 3, 51. 6 2s are 12, 6 1s are 6, 7. So 72516 is less than 80900. So let's check with 12087 into 7. 7 7s are 49. 7 8s are 56 plus 4 60. 7 2s are 14. 7 1s are 7 8. So 84609 is greater than 80900. So we take this term 7 out here. So this would be 72516. And whatever term you get. So eventually you get the square root as 6.047, which can be approximately written as 6.05, because we usually consider only 2 decimal places after the decimal. So 2 decimal places, the third one is greater than 5. So I'm going to add 1 to 4 over here. So you get this is approximately equal to 6.05 meters. Yes. So this is your sloping length or sloping height. Having found the sloping height, so we don't really need this section. I'm going to erase it. Since we already have the sloping length, I'm going to say, moving on from here to here, I'll say curved surface area of cone is equal to pi RL, which is equal to 22 upon 7. Radius is given to be, radius we found out it was 10.5 upon 2 into length, which is 6.05. So let's check. 2 1s are 2, 2 11s are 22, 7 1s are 7, 7 1s are 7, 7 5s are 35. So you get 11 into 1.5 into 6.05. So let's get rid of the decimal for now. This becomes 11 into 15 upon 10 into 605 upon 100. Right? So 5 2s are 10, 5 3s are 15, 5 20s are 5 1s are, 5 2s are 5 1s are. So you get 33 into 121 divided by 40. Into 121, or we can just simply do this calculation out here itself. No need to do this. 11 into 15. So 1.5 into 11 will give you 15 and 15, 5, 6, 1. So 16.5 into 6.05. 5 5s are 25, 5 6 are 30 plus 2, 32, 5 1s are 5, 6 7 8. Then I'm adding 2 crosses because we're not going to multiply with 0. Then you get 6 5s are 30, 6 6 are 36 plus 3 39, 6 1s are 6, 7 8 9. So 5 2 8 9 9, 9 9 8 2 5 and 3 decimal places. So 99.825 meters square. Right? This is the amount of canvas that will be required to cover the heap of wheat. So we have written the answer over here, and this will be 99.825 meters square. So please take a look at the solution. Thank you for watching this video.
Hope this video increased your knowledge. For more such videos and a completely free educational content, log on to www.epathshala.org or visit our ePathshala YouTube channel. We have each and every question solved for maths, physics, chemistry and biology. So subscribe our channel, share with your friends, like our Facebook page and follow our Twitter handle for regular updates and important educational tips, and also win ePathshala goodies. So what are you waiting for? Subscribe this channel and enjoy the freedom of education.